Welcome back, guys. In this new video, I will be showing you how to draw the helix for a cone. In this case, this cone has a height of we draw a conical helix. I'll be showing you how to draw a conical helix. Yeah, in this case, the helix has a pitch of 100 millimeters and a base of 70 millimeters, and it makes one revolution. To get started, the first thing I do is to change to my construction layer. And I could establish my center line here. Probably I should have done that first. Establish my center line. I engage ortho. Left click here. Left click drag. Left click, then go across. And then I'm gonna move this the distance from there. Then drag it down a little bit. Alright, there's that times 10, not 1, 2. Alright, so let me. Hey, come on. Alright. O for offset, enter. E, enter. Click this. Then delete this. Alright. That is now done. My center has been established. My next step is to draw this circle of diameter. Um, or I could start with a rectangle. I could start with a rectangle. Probably I should have done that, use that technique, use the rectangle technique. Either work. Rectangle, and let it be 70 by 100. Rectangle, 70, tab, 100, enter. Yes, draw a circle. Circle, click here, drag out like that. Then draw a line here, down about that much. Let that be more 20. It can be between 15 to 20 or even 30. The next step is to move this down to the end of the line. So M for move, enter. Choose here as my base point, left click there, drag here, and I have my front and plan has been established. Outline for it. I can now delete it. My next step is to use line, click here, click there, enter. Space bar, click here, click there, enter. That's done. Then go for trim, PR, enter. Left click, press and hold, drag, click, that is done. My next step is to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. For that I go for divide, D-I-V, enter. Be divided. It then asks me to enter number of segments. In this case, I want 12 segments. So I'll type 1, 2, enter. That's now done. My next step is to label these, and for that I'll change it to my text layer. Then I go click text drop down. Remember to choose a single line. I then left click where I want this to start. I want to start here. It will then ask me to specify the text height. I want a text height of 4 is good. Enter. and a rotation angle of 0 is good. So I click enter to accept that. I can now start type we want it to be. So I'll be clicking here P as my first text, then 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the P would have been the 12th point. 11. So I click outside and uh, then escape. P would have been our 12th point. Sorry. My next step is to bring these points up to the base, then to the vertex. For that, I will be using. Can someone tell me which command would be ideal or most efficient to use in this case? I would say construction line, which is XL. So I'll be using XL vertical. Yeah, with XL vertical, I simply click onto these divisions and those lines will be created vertically. Now I can trim. For that, I type PR and enter. Left click, press and hold. That is done. My next step is to select edge, cutting edge, and I'm using here as my cutting edge. Then enter. I then touch above, and everything there will go. Again, to trim with cutting edge. Again, fundamental of computer aided drawing. Very good book for you to use. All right. My next step is to join these points to the vertex, which is here. And for this, tell me a suitable command that I could use for that. You could use line, yep. Which other command could you use in this case? Ray, R-A-Y. I then click here as the vertex. I then click here, click there, click here, click there, then escape. Oh, I should have drawn one from here, but it's okay. Again, I need to trim the excess for this, and for that, I'm using cutting edge. I type R, then click on cutting edge, select my cutting edge, then press enter. I then touch these, touch that, touch this, and touch that, and all of those are gone. I need to extend this up, EX, enter, enter, touch that. So now that is done. My next step is to divide this into 12 equal parts, or the same number of equal parts as this. This is 12 equal parts. So I'll type div into select this. Number of segments I want is 12. Enter. That's done. My next step is to label these, and we are gonna start with well, I could draw some. Okay, let's draw horizontal lines across here for this first. So go back to XL and select horizontal. Then I click here, click, 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 That's done. My next step is to trim. Enter, left click, drag, left click, drag, that is done. Now I'll be labeling these starting here being P, 1, 2, all the way up to 12. Oh, I have been drawing these on the wrong layer. You notice that? So I'll be selecting these, selecting everything here, left click, drag, and I'll be changing those to the correct layer. Construction, let me use black construction layer. Yeah, then escape. Now that is done, my next step is to label these. And for that, I go up to text, text single line. Start point is here. Text title 4 is good. Enter to accept it. Rotation angle. Enter to accept that as well. Then here is P. P. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is up here. Guys, I would use height of a text height of 3 for this. I think text height of 3 would look much neater than that. That's a little. Yes. So my next step now is to plot these points, and this is pretty simple. So first go to your outline, the outline layer, your outline layer, yes. Then engage spline, SPL for spline, enter. And left click here. And the pattern here, this pattern is relatively simple. Deactivate orthogonal mode. Um, so one goes to one here, one goes to one. So you simply follow this pattern, this, then up here, then here. In this case, this is easy as that. Next side, then here, then you go back to here, then back to the opposite. So you're simply clicking on the opposite points, opposite box per se. And then here would have been the next point. And then here. And then as always, I normally drag up a little bit more. Then click enter. And then we type trim. Enter. And click here. Then delete this. But this is not done. This is not done. Yeah, this is not done because half of this, if we were viewing this from this side, if we're viewing this from here, if we're viewing this from this angle here, we're viewing this from here, from this angle. Yeah, if this is being viewed from here, the only side that we would have seen is this from here to here. We would not be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that half of it should be in hidden detail line. Think of this being vertical, or here we're looking at this one from this side. Yeah, all you would have seen is this side right here. So we need to ensure that from 5 back to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 should be in hidden detail line. All right. So what I'll be doing, yeah, so 6, excuse me. So to fix that, what I'll be doing, I'll be changing to different layer here, and I'll be drawing a line here, drawing a line here from 6 over like here. Yes, and I'll be drawing the next line from here over to here. Yeah, and I will be copying this CO enter. Now it is important to take note of this technique. Copy one to here and probably one to here. Yeah, and drag it out a little bit. So what I'll be doing, I will be trimming half of this, trimming TR enter, trim upper half, trim lower half. Yeah, and I will be changing this to hidden detail. So I'll be clicking here, and I'll be changing this to hidden detail. Yeah, then I'll be moving this, move enter, moving this to here, to this point here. Then I'm gonna delete this one, delete that one, then copy or move this one in place. Enter, and we have that in place with the hidden detail part. Now I'm gonna change the color of that. So I'm gonna that to red, color to red, and I could also change. Oh, well, I think I should change the line weight in it as well. So to change that, so what I just did, I will be altering the properties of this line. So I've done that. I'm gonna right click, right click onto this, go down to properties, and I will be going to line weight, go down to line weight, and I'll be going through this, and I'll be changing this to 0.3, then close, then escape, and this is now 0.3. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. So there we go. My next step is to use match property to change, to highlight the base. And I now would be a good time to move this into place, my center line. So I'll be deleting that one. Oh, undo. I've deleted all of this one. Then move it in place. Move M enter. Click on base point. Go towards the circumference. Drop that in place. And if I could extend this up a little bit more, click here and drag that up some more to go through the top section of this. And there we go. Our center line is now in place. We can now add our dimension to it, which I will not get into. So that's basically done. Thank you for watching, guys.